In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier with Airtable. Whether you're a seasoned user or just starting your journey into automation, this guide will help you streamline your workflow effectively. Let's get started. First, we'll need to head over to Zapier. So open up your browser, navigate to the Zapier website, and log into your account. If you don't have an account yet, you'll need to sign up, but for today's purposes, let's assume you've already set this up and are ready to go. Once logged in, the next step is to create a new Zap. On the Zapier dashboard, you'll see a Create button. Click that, and then select Zaps from the drop-down menu. This is where the magic of automation truly begins. Now, when creating a Zap, you have two options. You can manually create the automation step by step, or you can opt for some assistance from AI. For those new to the platform, the AI option can be quite helpful, offering suggestions based on your needs. But today, let's focus on manually creating this Zap so you can fully understand the process. After choosing to create manually, you'll encounter a section labeled Trigger and Action. The trigger is what starts your automation, and the action is what happens as a result. Under both these sections, you can click to open a list of applications to choose from. Go ahead and select Airtable for our trigger application. When choosing your trigger event, select New Record. This means every time our Airtable receives a new record, the Zap will trigger. It's essential not to overlook connecting your Airtable account, as this allows Zapier to interact with it. Now it's time to decide what happens when the trigger event occurs. In our case, we want to add an action. For simplicity, let's choose Email as our action application. Under the action options, select Send Email. This means once there's a new record in Airtable, an email will be sent automatically. With your action set, make sure to connect your email account. This step is crucial to ensure the emails are sent out from the correct source. If your email account isn't connected, Zapier won't be able to execute the action when the trigger event happens. The last step in this process is to test and then publish your Zap. Testing is essential, as it allows you to ensure everything is working as expected before the automation goes live. Once testing is successful, hit that Publish button, and your Zap is ready to work its magic. Congratulations! You've just set up an automated workflow between Zapier and Airtable. With this automation, you can save time and focus on more critical tasks, knowing your systems are running smoothly in the background. Thanks for watching, and happy automating!